thought we got off to a slow start. I didn't think we played California basketball the first, maybe 12 minutes of the game. I thought it was too much one-on-one play, not making the extra pass. I thought our defense was solid. I thought we did a good job in the first half of maintaining our defense because I didn't think we did a great job offensively. And we settled down maybe about the 8-minute mark and got to start to flow, move the ball, make great decisions. And then we played more like California basketball. So it was a great win for our guys from that standpoint. Just got to try to maintain those fresh legs to be able to play at a high level from start to finish of games.
Was that almost maybe to be expected 2 days later on Sunday, 5 o'clock? It went like 40 the other day, and maybe you come out not as sharp and fired up as 2 nights ago.
I mean, I think you have to play the game. I just think for our viewpoint, I can understand if there's a little sluggishness with the legs and that sort of thing. I mean, you anticipate that and you expect that as a coach, but not the ball move. I don't think the ball flowed like it should flow when you got guys open. We had a couple guys making one-on-one moves, which is not really their game. Pass the ball, make plays, and allow the ball hounds, the dribblers to make decisions and the shooters shoot. So, but other than that, we settled down. The guys, played basketball the way we're capable of playing. They're getting better. They are getting better, especially guys that want to, like Jordan Matthews has done a really good job, really improving his one-on-one defense, really taking pride in that, watching film, studying the game. Tyrone, guarding those point guards. It's not an easy thing to do to guard small, quick point guards at his size. I think he does a good job of keeping guys in front of him. I mean, Christian has made tremendous improvements defensively, just one-on-one defense, being physical around the rim, boxing out, getting rebounds. I think he's probably been, one of the guys that has done such a great job with his growth, his conditioning, his work ethic. But I think the guys are doing a good job defensively. I think for us, it's to maintain for 40 minutes. I know it's easier said than done, but we also have to play defense without fouling. You have to be able to move your feet. There's sometimes you have to take a foul, but I think we have to do a better job of defending without fouling. Yes. Yes, and in his case, and I can't remember those 2 fouls in the first half. I mean, but when you guard him over a perimeter guy that likes to go off the dribble, more of a guard, it's not easy at a guy that's 6'10", used to guard traditional big guys, but he has to get used to it because games will present themselves as such, and you have to be able to guard on the perimeter. Yeah, so I think there's more to his comfort and his liking, so it should be good for him.
Cuonzo, your teams played against Syracuse in the past, and does it help that most of these guys have seen it?
I don't think I've ever played against Syracuse, but I think for our guys, I mean, just the comfort level if they have the same personnel, but it's probably a different team. I mean, even though they played them last year, they lost some key guys. But for us, it's just playing the way we know how to play, being aggressive, being assertive, going into a hostile environment, even though it's a neutral site. Probably be a lot of Syracuse fans, and I think our guys will look forward to that, to winning the game, but also playing in New York, Madison Square Garden. So just doing the things we know how to do to be successful.
Are you curious to see how you match up when you play a team at that level?
I'm ready to go. I mean, I just think it's for our guys. I think they're ready to go as well, because when you're playing games like this, we did what we're supposed to do. We protected our home court. When you get such big leads, I mean, the things that I think about as a coach, getting guys out of there, not getting guys injured, but maintaining your level of play. And it's always hard when you get leads so big. And I appreciate them, but it's hard because you don't want guys to get injured. But you also want to get guys minutes because we don't have a deep bench. So some of those guys, you want them on the bench to rest up, but you don't have a lot of guys on the bench. But again, you're going against one of the best teams in America. Coach Boeheim has done it for almost 40 years at a high level. I think it'll be exciting for our guys and our fans.
You guys shot 60.3% on the game for field goals. Are you excited to take a team that shoots that well to play against a pretty scoring zone?
Well, I think it'll be great for our guys. We got guys that can make shots, but against the zone, you have to be able to move because they have length. They have 3 guys that might be 6'8". They're small forwards, and the bigs might be 6'8" to 6'11". On the backside, so you got to be able to make shots, and that ball has to move. I think if you get stagnant with that type of length, it'll be a long night for you. So we have to move the ball. We have to use our dribble penetration, not settle for perimeter shots. I thought we did a great job tonight on the shooting, 12 three-point shots because that's what was presented. But that'd be nice. It might be 30 of them. You take 30, shoot 30 with confidence. But for us, I mean, I tell the guys all the time, it's not necessarily who you're playing against, what's on the front of that jersey. It's how we're playing. That's the most important thing.
When you say you guys want to play California basketball early on, what are some of the things that were missing?
The extra pass. extra pass to a shooter, or the guys that normally are your ball handlers that make plays off the dribble. There was other guys doing that, and it wasn't their strength, you know. And so the ball gets stagnant, the ball's not moving like it should. We weren't sprinting to the ball screens because, again, when you have guys that are doing things that everybody else is unfamiliar with, that's what happens. So again, just to play the way we're capable of playing. But I think when you win a game at such a high level, you get excited, and people start patting you on your back. I mean, I just think it brings you down a little bit and play the way we're capable of playing.
It seemed like they did a nice job of anticipating Tyrone, keeping him out of the lane early in the game. What did you do to adjust, because you played much more effectively the second half?
Well, I think for us, you know, they play the ball screen a certain way we like to play them. And he sees it every day in practice. Now it's just a matter of settling down. But I guess it's different when you go against it in the game. Plus, he had a smaller, quick guy under him. I think that was great for him to go against a smaller guy, because normally if a guy's big like guarding him, he can maneuver around him. But to have a small guy to get up under him, so now he has to really get low with his ball handler and make decisions. He just settled down, made the adjustments, did what he needed to do.
Cuonzo, in Surkin's game today, Hampton played his zone, I think, pretty much the entire game. It was slow them down. It was a little lower scoring game. Are you concerned at all about playing them at a really fast pace, because as athletic as they are, as long as they are? Is that what you're going to play your pace?
Well, I think you play the way you play. I think you prepare on October the 3rd for a style of play. This is who we are, and you play that way. Now, the key is to impose your will, just like they would try to do to us. I mean, I think you play the way you play. But I think good teams, we don't go out and say, okay, let's try to score 100 points. We play basketball. We want to defend, rebound, and play hard and play together. But now what happens is, if it presents itself offensively, you got to take your shots, you got to make plays, you got to be aggressive. Now, if it becomes a game where they defend, you have to move the ball. You can't settle for bad shots. You got to take good shots. If there's two guys on you, find the open man, the guy with the same jersey you have on. That's what we talk about.
Doesn't seem to be played at a slower pace. Do you like the way the half-court offense ran?
Again, for me, it's the bottom line is a W. Most important thing. Defend, rebound, play hard, play together. At the end of the day, when it says California W, then I'm a happy man. Now, in between that, there's some things you'd like to see. Did we pass the ball well? We had 15 turnovers. That part, you know, you have to get that corrected. Did we defend at a high level? We held them 35%. Probably should have been a little bit better. We defended a three-point shot. We out-rebounded them. So you look at those numbers. But the bottom line is get the W, keep moving. Because I'd rather learn and correct mistakes after W's than losses. I like the way King is playing. Kings is doing a great job, really improving. I think now just his conditioning, going against big physical guys, banging up against him, even though he does it in practice. But he does a lot of moving sideways, the way we play offensively in practice. But now when you get a guy that's laying on your body, constantly banging you, bumping you, just getting used to that, because, you know, with a 7-footer, you want to take his legs. So they get up under him, make him work. But I thought he had a really good game. I thought he played well. I thought he scored the ball. He's taking his time offensively. But he's also a guy that works extremely hard. He's in the gym all day. Every morning he's in the gym. He practices. And now you're starting to see the results. I think the sky's the limit for him.